Greetings, geeks and geekeros. It is me. I am back for another Riverdale. Okay, so let's just get into it because I've got Deadly class coming up, and so I want to make this short. So no skits or other updates. Just spoiler warning. If you hadn't seen the episode, go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. So this episode was a little bit unusual, but in a good way. Mostly. It was more noir feeling than Riverdale has been in a while. Like, it gave me season 1 vibes, which I really like. Especially with the fact that we got, Investigator Bughead. Even though they were separate for most of it. And we got references of Archie and his music, even though he scoffed at it. But anyway, let's, again, because I don't know how to summarize this, like point by point, because they tell multiple different stories, so let's go by character. Veronica, her story is that her father was shot, so he's in the hospital. Well, she decides to get on. She notices that the sharks are circling. The other families want in on Hirem's empire now that he's vulnerable. So she decides to pull a ploy with Reggie and yay, Smithers, and get money from all the people that owe the Hirem money. And then when she's depositing the money and all and logging it in to her father's account, she finds out that her mother, of course, like a lot of people suspected. I will give cred, the first time I heard it was I believe it was my friend Mr. J of Mr. J's Reviews, but if I remember correctly, he said that it wasn't him who came up with the idea, but he thought of it before I did, so I'll give him cred. But so Hermione wants to sell off all the drug stuff while Hirem is vulnerable. Sell it to another one of the families, get it off their hands, and make some money in the process. Which totally wasn't her plan all along. But so she tries to sell it, but Veronica's like, nah, bitch. I don't want you to get any money. So while she goes off and helps Archie with his story, Reggie goes and steals all the Fizzle Rock, like, stuff, all their inventory, and all the stuff that's used to make it that's flammable. And she burns all of it. Then her mom comes to her and she's like, what the fuck? And it's, I now owe people money because of your stupid decision. And Veronica's like, no, it wasn't stupid. Which it was and it wasn't. I mean, I'm glad she one-upped Hermione, but Veronica's like getting in some really deep water here. Like, doing the intimidation stuff, firing her father's last capos, putting her mom in hot water. Because if you remember early on, before Hirem came around, Hermione was not too... could get times where she really was forceful with Veronica. And also when Hirem first showed up, Hermione used Hirem as a weapon against Veronica. So I imagine that Hermione, she cares about Veronica. Like they bring up the whole seizure thing and that becomes like a plot point. So cares about Veronica. But at the same time, I bet she wouldn't mind if Veronica learned a lesson or two, like maybe juvie. Like I've been saying, I think Veronica's gonna end the season in juvie. And, but anyway, moving on to, let's just talk about Archie. Archie's got a stupid story that I kind of like the way that I liked parts of it. He's got aggression. He's spiraling. His dad finds his alcohol stash, and they confirmed it's alcohol. And then he picks a fight with a dude at his dad's work. He's thinking that he doesn't want to go to college anymore. He picks a fight with one of his dad's best employees. And then he gets drunk at La Bonne Nuit. Which that's another way that Veronica's getting in deeper, selling alcohol to minors. What happened to those mocktails, Veronica? But anyway, so he's spiraling. Luckily, though, he has a surprising ally, which I'm really glad to see them bonding. And that's Archie and Josie. Is Jarchie gonna be a thing? If so, I wouldn't be too upset. I mean, I did kind of think that she was cute with Sweet Pea. But also, I wouldn't be against Jarchie because she puts him in his place. More so than Veronica, she just like cuts the shit like, nope. You need a literal and metaphorical cold shower, so here. I wouldn't totally be against Jarchie. I just hope that Varchie doesn't become a thing, because after talking to Josie, he gets the wrong message and goes to try to kill Hirem. But then he sees a certain hooded figure, not the Black Hood, try to shoot Hirem, and so he shoots him instead and calls Veronica, and they have a nice touching moment where she's like, if you always need a friend, I'm here. Which hopefully, again, quoting my friend Mr. J of Mr. J's Reviews, is not an invitation to be like, if you need a pair of legs to open. Because even though they are kind of bad for each other, I do like Veggie. They got real chemistry, which I'd like to see them both grow as better people together. But anyway, damn, I've been talking too long on the things that I thought were going to be the shortest parts. So the most complicated parts I'm going to have to truncate. I'm sorry. The Buckhead stuff. Betty. Betty's investigating Penelope because she believes that she killed Claudius. Which, spoiler alert, she did. And she talks to her dad about it, and she goes to investigate. She finds out evidence through the coroner and all this other shit. And in the end, she finds that basically Penelope admits to killing them, kind of, and basically blackmails Betty, saying, if you go to the police about my murders, I'll go to the police about how you sold off Chick to the Black Hood and basically killed him. So you keep my secret, I'll keep yours. It's just like, oh. Also, finally getting more development on Penelope Blossom. Also bringing back the revelation that we learned in Midnight Club episode about her. Anyways, the big thing was Jughead, because Jughead wasn't... Veronica got him to investigate the shooting, which through that, he confronted Hermione. Hermione gave him photos of his mistress, who is a water safety person played by Kelly Ripa, which on one hand, it's kind of hard to believe Kelly Ripa as a water inspector, but on the other one, she did a lot better job acting than I thought she would. Nothing against her, just I didn't think she was a serious actress, that she could seriously act, but she did a good job. I would like to see her again, even though it doesn't make sense for a character to ever show up again. Unless they have a child together, which, because this isn't the first time that they've slept together, which could bring in their IRL son to play their son and give Veronica her own chick. Which would be cool, but I doubt they'll ever do now. But anyway, he also finds out that the seizures happened because of runoff due to the Fizzle Rocks. And that kind of pissed Hermione off. Plus, we find out that Hirem getting Tallboy to shoot up, be the fake Black Hood last season, to when she was campaigning for mayor, also pissed her off. So she got her secret boyfriend, Sheriff Manetti, back from the dead. Hermione had him fake his own death. And she had him, because she was also apparently his boy toy. And so she had him... Well, no. Sorry, backtrack. She had a FP shoot Hirem, and FP was glad to do it as retribution for when Jughead almost died last year. But anyway, so Hermione kills Minetto finally, permanently. Maybe gonna frame it on FP or somebody. Because she was gonna have Minetti finish off Hirem and blame it on FP. But FP worked with Jughead to fix both their problems and blamed Tallboy for shooting Hirem and saying that he had to shoot him dead because he went after him and he's the sheriff's now. But anyway, I really like this episode. Sorry, I went on for a little bit longer than I thought I would. This was a really complicated episode that had a lot of shit. But thank you guys for staying tuned. Next time you'll see me will be hopefully in a few hours for Deadly Class. But that's it for now. Till next time and beyond.